Hey guys, Matt here. So in this video, I want to bring attention to something. If you've been watching my previous Hyliion videos, you might be interested in this right here. And that is that right now, as of the time of this video, I'm recording this on Friday. You'll probably be seeing this on Monday morning. I am down 20.55%. And this is, of course, with it being an update today. This is a positive day for Hyliion. And I am still down 20.55%. And what I want to cover, and it might be of interest to you, is how I feel about it. And when I picked this up, I'm not going to go over Hyliion and this business model or anything like that, but basically, my all-in amount was about $15. You can see over here, I have a cost basis of $14.61. I want to talk about how I feel about this and what my plans are for Hyliion going forward. So to start things off is I kind of expected something like this to happen. So the fact that I'm down 20% right now does not bother me whatsoever. And that's because I'm in Hyliion for the long term. So short-term fluctuations like this, they don't bother me whatsoever. Now, I mean, I have a very mild case. There were some people who bought into Hyliion at $20. There are some people who bought in at $30 and $40. I shudder to think to, as you know, where they are now in their portfolio. And if you bought Hyliion at $30 or $40, like I think what was it earlier this year, last year, the year before. I mean, I hope you're in Hyliion for the long term. If you bought Hyliion then, knowing that they're not going to have their main product out till 2021, 2022, I hope you're in this for the long term. Hell, there was a guy on one of my videos in the comments who bought Hyliion on margin, and I don't remember his screen name, but I generally hope that person is okay. If you're the person who commented, let me know how you're doing right now. So one thing I want to talk about is that I watched a video recently, very recent video by Jeremy from Financial Education, and he brought up a very good point. In that, so there are certain CEOs that are really good at selling themselves and selling their brand. Like Elon Musk is one, and say what you will about Nikola, but Trevor is also one of them. They are really good at selling themselves and, making their business known to the world. And then there are some who aren't. Now, that is not to say that they are bad CEOs. I mean, a lot of those CEOs are really great at running their business and executing, delivering results. I watched a few interviews with Thomas Hyliion, who is the CEO of Hyliion. He is a very logical individual. He is very good. He seems to be very results driven, and I like him a lot. And I think over the long term, he's going to be really great at running this business. But as far as selling himself and marketing and PR, I don't really think that's a strong suit. Now, I'm not saying, like I said, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying that. Well, let me show you something. So if I bring up this right here, this is their earnings presentation from their last earnings report. The initial customer demo fleet for their Hypertruck ERX is supposed to happen late 2021. Unless Hyliion surprises us with some news, with some screenshots or something, with some, hey, customer pre-orders beforehand, late 2021 is when the next important thing from Hyliion is supposed to happen. Late 2021. So that means from now until then, unless Hyliion surprises us, nothing of note is supposed to happen. And then in 2022, commercialization is supposed to happen. So 2022 is when shit's supposed to get started. But until then, we're doing nothing but waiting. And what that means is that until then, this price right now, $11.61, there's a chance, depending on the current macroeconomic conditions, as far as the, we're in sort of a bear market right now, especially with tech stocks. This could get worse. This could continue to get even worse. Like I could continue to lose even more of my investment in the short term, and for me, that is perfectly fine. I mean, I didn't even get into Hyliion until 1659. And my cost basis is $14.61. I am perfectly fine with waiting. I'm perfectly fine with my investment going down. I have no problems whatsoever in waiting. As long as that Hypertruck ERX releases on time without delays, and as long as there is customer demand, we're good. So pretty much all Hyliion has to do is not screw it up. So what am I doing with this right now? My investment in Hyliion? Nothing. Now, normally, if an investment was down 20% on a stock that I have full conviction in, this would be my indication to load the boat. Normally, I'd be loading the boat. I'd be deploying even more of this money into Hyliion right now. But as bullish I am on Hyliion right now, Hyliion is still a spec stock. I deployed all the money I wanted to deploy. Now, if this hits $10, I may add another $500 worth of shares. But other than that, my position is done. So, unless Hyliion shows me some more stuff to give me some more conviction, I'm done. I'm not buying shares. I'm not selling shares. I'm not doing anything whatsoever. But that's my reaction. Take care, have a great day, and eat your vegetables.